Welcome to another video from Simple First Aid. So today's topic, we're talking about anaphylactic shock and allergies. There's so many allergies now, and we're going to talk about what are the different allergies, what to expect when you see somebody having an allergic reaction, and what you can do to help. So there's a long list of allergies and they're growing all the time. I'm going to start off with the most common ones and then the ones that you might not have heard of already. And there might be some other ones that I haven't mentioned that you may be allergic to also. So you can pop that into the box as well. So anaphylactic shock is when the body doesn't like what is either been ingested or inhaled. There's different ways that an allergen can actually enter the skin. So it can be through airborne, it can be through digestion, is the most common one that we think of. And the different types of allergies that we have, the most common one you might know of is nuts, peanuts and different types of nuts. Then we have shellfish. Then we might have other intolerances and allergies like gluten, wheat, milk, dairy, pollen, and it also depends on different types of the year as well, that people's allergies may be a lot worse or become a lot less. And then obviously we've got the food ones as well. So also we've got citrus fruit, tomatoes, latex, different types of materials, different cleaning products and perfumes, and lots of different types of foods. What you'll see if somebody is having an allergic reaction, the first thing that they'll notice is they might feel like a tingling in their, if it's been ingested, it could be like a tingling of the lips and the mouth. Then you might see that they start to go red in the face, start having rashes coming up all over the body or on the face and the neck and arms area. Also you might notice swelling of the hands and feet as well. They might start to try and itch their skin. Their eyes might water. And obviously if this is happening, they're going to be feeling quite anxious and upset because they don't know what's quite happening to them, if it's their first allergy. If it's an allergy known, they'll probably recognise the signs quite instantly or done everything they can to avoid the allergy that sets off their triggers. Also you will see swelling of the eyes and also swelling of the lips and tongue. This is where the allergy is really sort of taking over and starting to get difficult, a lot more difficult, and then the person becomes struggling to breathe, and this is where it can really be life-threatening. So if they do not have any medication, you will need to call 999 as soon as possible. Help them sit down, try and reassure them, and remove the allergen if it's in the local facility. If they do have a known allergy, they would have probably done everything to prevent having it, but this still can happen by accident, that maybe something may be put in the food by accident or was unknown to them. Or they could be in an area that they're really hypersensitive and again unaware of the allergen. So there's different types of medication you can take. So with people with more mild allergies might have over-the-counter prescriptions of different types of antihistamines like Piriton, and they range in different strengths depending on what you need. Also you might have heard of auto-injectors, also known as EpiPen or Jext. Those are the brand names most commonly used with people who have severe allergies. This is what one looks like. So this is a training one. So it looks exactly the same. So the needle will come out here and the safety cap is here. They are really easy to use. They are prescription only. They have a short shelf life and you must dispose of them safely. They have what we call adrenaline in them, and what this does, this is help reduce the swelling and try to help against the allergy. This may not necessarily cure the problem, so they still may need to go to hospital depending on how severe it is. So it's really easy to use, so please do read the instructions. The instructions will be here, and as I said, it is for prescribed medication only, so the name will be on the person's medication. An easy way to remember how to administer an EpiPen is the blue safety cap, blue for the sky, orange for the thigh. So we're going to inject it into the upper side of the thigh so it hits the bloodstream the quickest. So what we do is we take off the safety cap. Ideally you would do this sat down, but I'm going to stand for demonstration purposes. You hold it in your hand like this. So here's my thigh here, and then what I'm going to do is I said blue to the sky, orange to the thigh. Just fire it into the leg, and we're going to hold it here for 10 seconds to make sure all the medication drains into the leg. Then the needle will retract back in, and then we dispose of it safely. If their allergy is really severe, after 5 minutes we will administer the second EpiPen on the opposite side of the leg. If you do need to call the emergency services, please tell them how many EpiPens that you have administered for that person. So let's just do a quick recap. All the different types of common allergies that you will see are nuts, shellfish, latex, gluten, wheat. There is tomatoes, citrus fruits, eggs. The list is endless. Different types of materials and maybe cleaning products, and also bee stings as well. Also, people may be allergic to different animal hairs like cat or fur hair as well. So what you will see is they will start to go red in the face. They might start tingling on the parts of their body that have touched that particular area. They might start coming up with a rash, or what we call hives, onto the skin. Then the hands and feet may swell, and then also the eyes and the lips and tongue will swell, and then they'll have difficulty breathing and obviously feeling quite anxious due to the situation. So what you need to do to help is sit them down, remove the allergen. That's really important. So if it is a bowl of nuts, try and move the person out the way of the nuts, or move the nuts away. And then if you do have their medication, help them administer it, or if not, call 999, keep reassuring them. And if you do have any other sort of over-the-counter medication, advise that you have that, and if you can give that, ask 999 if they recommend you taking those medications. Hopefully that is helpful. It's just a quick information on how to help somebody who has allergies. Thank you very much. And again, it's Tania from Simple First Aid.